I'm so excited you're here. I discovered something that is phenomenal to me. What I'm really excited about is this website called StoryGraph. I've been looking for a substitute or an option to Goodreads. My reader daughter recommended StoryGraph as an option for Goodreads. It's a website that you can do various reading challenges, and it gives you suggestions for books. You can leave reviews. You can basically everything you could do on Goodreads, you can do on StoryGraph. And it seems like a very nice place to be on the internet. So I have not yet signed up for it, but I am going to. And as I go, I will let you know how the process is and how it really compares to Goodreads. I wanted to let you know right away how exciting it is that there is an option for you for Goodreads. Oh my goodness. Because I know that there are a lot of people who are trying to wean themselves off of Amazon and Goodreads and big name box internet stores, and I totally get that. So I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, it's been a couple of hours since that last blip of my video, and I've had a chance to look things over just a little bit, discovered a whole bunch of really cool stuff that happens on the internet that I did not know happened on the internet. I mean, it's really cool. It's not one of those, sketchy things. But anyway, so I got onto the StoryGraph and I managed to sign up, and I was able to even sign up for a challenge. I'm so excited because I would like to expand my reading horizons. I've been reading the same books for a while now. Sometime I'll get into that. I'll tell you what my favorite things to read are a little later, but the StoryGraph. Okay. All right. So I was able to join a reading challenge. It is the genre challenge that they have put up for themselves. I was able to explore some books, some suggestions. They have suggestions for the reading challenges, and you don't have to do what they say, but they do have suggestions. And then I now have a current reads pile. I am currently reading A Girl's Guide to Taking Over the World, writings from the Girl Zine Revolution, and I'll talk about that in another video too, but that's what I'm currently reading on the StoryGraph. You can look at your reading stats, the contents of what are you reading right at that moment, like the length, the fiction versus nonfiction, genres, format, authors, languages, books and pages, star ratings, that sort of thing. And then it shows you how many books you've read or how many pages you've read, what mood you were in at the time you were reading these things, the pace that you're reading, what page number you're on. Interesting. I don't have any of these stats up yet because I have flipped open the book, and that's about as far as I've gotten with the book. But fiction versus nonfiction, genres, format, here we are, number of books and pages, and it's got January, February, March, April, May. I'm not going to have anything in January, February, March, or April. Well, I'll have a little bit in April, but just let me assure you that I have read books in those first 3-4 months of this year of 2025. So, and then it's got number of pages, number of books, and the average star rating that you have given the books that you've read. And so I'm kind of excited all for that. And then the challenges they've got, they're amazing. You can do your own reading goal. Me personally, I do not like the word goal, intention. So setting up your reading intention for 2025, you set up your pages, you set up your hours, and I have joined the StoryGraph's genre challenge for 2025, and one of the prompts is a nonfiction about visual art or an artist, so that's why I chose the zine book. Zines are amazing. I will discuss it later. Then there's historical fiction set outside of the norm, the UK, US, or Canada. Okay, an essay collection by a disabled author, a children's book published after 2020 by an author of color, a nonfiction book by or about a sports personality, a graphic novel. I have not read a graphic novel since they were called comic books. A graphic novel by a woman or non-binary person, a poetry collection centered around nature. And I mean, poetry is another thing that I have not read a whole lot about, but I will. A literary or contemporary novel in translation. All right, so it should not have been originally published in English. Ooh, I did not see that one before. That looks like fun. Some of my favorite books are translations. We can talk about that later on too. Video games. Okay. And then queer horror. Ooh, that one might be tricky. Not because of the queer part, but because of the horror part. I'm not a real fan of horror. I think it's horrible. But I might give it a try because it's here on this list. And I said I was trying to widen my horizons. So that's my book challenge for the rest of 2025. There are only 10 books on here. I average about 10 books a month. I could have this done at the end of the month. I probably, not the end of April, but the end of May. I probably will stretch it out a little bit, but I'll let you know how it's going. So that's the one that I'm in. Now, there are other challenges too. I thought, oh, browse. Ha! They've got lots of little buttons that you can push, and browse is one of them. And so there are other reading challenges, such as, drumroll while we're waiting for it to load, there we go, StoryGraph Reads the World. And then there's the onboarding challenge, which I probably should have started with, but I didn't because I'm brand new to this website and I really, really, really love this website already. Check it out. Check out the challenges. Check out the books. They have giveaways, which is kind of cool. They've got a whole bunch of giveaways and they all look pretty great. Ooh, the Buddha in you. A beginner's guide to Buddhism. Interesting. Sorry. Distraction. There is a community so that you can look at what other people are reading and how they've reviewed them, if they've finished them, and that sort of thing. There's all kinds of things in the community. And that is basically, and I'll let you know if I find something even cooler than I've already found. This is so exciting to me because Goodreads just seems so big and so clunky and so, oh man, it's not a community I want to join. This one is okay. I really enjoyed this one. So here's the deal. Get on and check it out. They've also got an app, from what I understand. We'd have to really look into things if I got the app. Wait a minute. I don't know, man. I'm scrolling on a page that I don't even remember where I am. Oh, I'm in the community. In Explore, I'm sure they have the app. But anyway, it's called The StoryGraph at thestorygraph.com. It's really kind of fun. Check it out and you will love it. I also have in the description list of promotions I am involved in for free books or for books that are discounted. If you want to check out where to find a good read, check out the links in the description for that. It's good to see you. I am so glad you're here. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I'll see you next video.